F1 2020, we did some racing. We did a little thing called P2 with the Kerbs. It was pretty good, I'd say. But it wasn't good enough. Wasn't good enough, I could say. Because filled to the brim, Lauren, you are correct, with controversy. Not what you said, but what I said, in slightly different words to what you said. What makes... what are we going to call this? The first true season? Was that last one season 0? What do we call this? Do we just call it 2021? P2 with the Kerbs 2021?
Diminish this season accomplishments that everyone accomplished, throughout 2020.
Fair point.
It was a long one. It went over for quite a while. It restarted once.
That's true. It did do that.
That was 2020
In that
to
case, P2 with the Kerbs 2021 is upon us. Less Vietnam, I hear you say. Lauren, the person who said that.
Official who
yes.
stopped Vietnam from being made.
There is. Can one of those lost media YouTube channels be able to talk about... Oh my god, the food's here already. Holy smokes, 1 minute. Harry, you've got the comms.
People? Yep. Fitting that Chris had passed the comms over to myself, previous champion of P2 with the Kerbs 2020 and future champion of P2 with the Kerbs 2021. With me today are Lauren, Chris and Meg. Meg is just finishing up her car designs before she actually decided to, accept the invitation to the league. But that's fine. Nothing against that. It's in your emails in the game to L3. L3 on the main menu. And then mail. You should have an invite. And once that's sorted, we'll be in a lobby together for the first time since 2020. Since that fateful night at Yas Marina, where tempers flared and trophies were lifted. For anyone who's not aware, this first practice session is going to be a drivers' conference, leading up to the qualifying and race sessions where we discuss our previous driving behaviours and maybe discuss the good side and the bad side of what we hope to see for the next 21 races. Braking movements, swerving during straights, safety car best practices,
we running down the rules here.
Best practices. All that will be discussed during the practice session, which I'm sure will be calm, collected, and not at all based at any kind of jibing at each other.
Hey, the full team's here. Lauren said something that I was making a joke earlier, just before I was interrupted by the doorbell, and it was this. There are YouTube channels that document lost media. I was going to make a joke about how the Vietnam P2 race is lost media, because you'll never see us on Vietnam. You'll never see it. It won't. There will never be footage of it. But I suppose most of that season's Vietnam never happened. Truth.
The game glitched out so many times.
It's true. It did happen.
We did that practice session about 8 times, and then it just went, yeah, you know what, we'll skip it.
It's good. It's good. So, for full disclosure, everything was going swimmingly with a plan to do 2 separate streams. A conference, probably about half an hour to an hour, probably a bit longer considering the amount of time I was like, hey, let's have a go at this. But because of technical issues, the first race, we will be doing it as explained on the track in the practice session. Normally we'd be doing it hopefully from the next race onwards in a virtual conference, which I very lovingly crafted. So yeah, here we are, and we're doing it here. We're doing it live. Actually need to check to see if audio is coming through on the on the stream. I didn't check that because my laptop's
that would be funny.
Dead. That would be funny. Let's find out. I want you all to say some words.
Okay, now, no one will hear that. That's cheeky. Not even Chris when he's checking the audio levels. Unbelievable. Guess I'll just talk, because Meg, who
Okay,
also can be heard,
thank you.
is not here.
Thank you for leaving a nice long gap before anyone whose mic could be heard said anything. I really appreciate that.
That long gap was filled with talking, mate, just not by mics that could be heard.
That's true. It's very true. We do a bit of breathing.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, Meg, you know, you might not have been cut to scratch completely, but this practice session is what we talked about last season and what we want to see this season coming up. That cool? Yes, okay, that can come up as well in practice. That'll be the first point of discussion, maybe.
Yeah, I'm thinking so. In that case, are we readying up, heading into practice?
I'm ready.
All right, I'm ready too. What'd you say? They've given us. No, I guess I'm just saying this on stream. They sent us 8 sausages. That's awesome. We ordered from a chippy that did takeout delivery. They gave us 8.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, we did not order 8. We definitely ordered 2. That's awesome.
Fucking get your coughing out of the way before you come back on mic. Otherwise, I'll push you off the road. I won't.
It could be that. I thought this was, listen, conferences can be about anything. Lance Stroll did a fucking Scottish accent at the whatever, so like you can do whatever, you know?
Disgusting.
I like that it does the pop-up for tire allocation and you have to acknowledge it even though you can't actually change it anymore. Well, ladies and gentlemen, first you have to finish P2 with the Kerbs. I'm going to sit in for a hot minute just so we can get some balls rolling without the game ending because we all crash straight away or retire.
Our first point of discussion is a common occurrence in the last season of P2 with the Kerbs, which is that as soon as practice started, we would all immediately leave the garage and fight with our elbows out on the first 2 laps of practice, causing DNFs left and right.
Practice isn't... Practice, I don't...
No, practice inherently in its name is practice.
Okay. I've just seen 2 people go... I'd just like to say, I just saw 2 people go past absolutely touching, so...
I think it might be the 2 worst offenders of the situation as well, which is fighting during practice.
So who's out then?
I might have to change the league settings.
Why? Okay, it's full of AI. Okay, the league's full of AI. Are we backing out?
Everyone quit.
Everyone quit. I was like, oh, who's that gone past?
Alright, give me a second. I thought I had everything ready.
I'd like to congratulate Aaron Barnes for currently being in the lead of P2 with the Kerbs.
Disgraceful.
I am second. Meg is third. We got some good names on the listing. I'm gonna have a quick look before they get deleted. Ooh. Have you seen there's a person called Jay Letorno? Have you seen that? That's not allowed. You can't do that. Rude, that. Some folks think they're funny. We got some A attendance ratings. That's good. Will there be an email in-game, Harry, when the update is ready?
I'm currently figuring out how to make it work without having these AI turn up. So, one moment, please.
Yeah, no worries at all, mate.
What an incredible start, by the way. If some people want to talk about some stuff from the...
We want to talk about technical
might be a good
issues.
idea. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me finish this sausage. And then I'll be right with you.
God. His stream. It's Chris's stream. It's Chris's stream. I've had to speak the most.
The history of P2 with the Kerbs. What started? Was it P1 with the Kerbs originally? Is that cursed knowledge that we've not thought about in a while?
Yeah, probably not something that should ever be remembered.
That's
Together,
true.
let the past die.
It's P2 with the Kerbs because it was P1 with the Kerbs at one point. Nope, because
No.
P2 succeeded and got a second season. So, P2 with the Kerbs. P1 was a three-person event. Yeah, I gave 4. It was a 3-person event. We did about 4 races. Welcome back, Lauren. We did about 3 or 4 races. Then we gained an additional driver, so we thought, let's start the league over. But this time, it's called P2 with the Kerbs. And it went good for a bit. There were some points. There was a point where we didn't race for a while because of scheduling conflicts, let's just say. I'm now going to put a tap on for everyone at home.
It's a kind one.
Yeah, good tap. Eventually, there was like 2 races, I think. Did we stream like 2 of them back to
What are you
back?
doing? You just
What?
doing some fucking Chinese water torture in the background. What's going on?
Did you not hear the part where I just said?
Yeah, I thought you were taking the piss.
Nah, man. Running some water? What the hell? You can't accuse me of that. The first race hasn't begun. Anyway, so. You're in trouble. Make it double. You have a mouth and you must cause trouble, is what I understand, Lauren. So anyway, the point is, P2 ended. It was good. We streamed a couple of them. I think under the influence, we streamed them. I don't think the audio actually recorded on that stream because I was a bit bevved. And somehow, for some reason, PlayStation had turned off recording any kind of voice audio. So that sucked. But here we are. Ready for a full live stream, which was agreed upon during a Gran Turismo stream, in which I think someone called someone out, maybe? Maybe? You know? Because if there's eyes on it, and if there's video evidence of every race, assessments can be made. So...
Could everyone retire from the league, please?
Retire from the league? Okay, retiring from the league.
Meg included.
Okay, everyone, it's been a fantastic league. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you next year. P2 lives forever. How do you retire from the league? Do you click it? And you press retire from the league? Yeah, I'll retire from the league. Please don't give me a bad attendance rating because of that. That would be bad. I'm going to check. Oh, did I just get an email? 3 unread messages. Roster updates. Reserve scoring. Oh, was that an idea you had, was it?
Yeah, it was
To try and make it work.
Maybe get the AI away, but it wasn't
Okay.
working. Give me a sec, we'll get this fixed.
Why can I still reject? I'm going to reject the changes even though I'm not... Error, you're not in this league.
Oh my god, I did that exact thing.
That's sweet. Do. Let's have a look at me while we wait. Here he is. Sunset Racing Zone, Chris White. He came 4th out of 4 places in 2020 season with a grand total of 0 pole positions. there were some podiums, but 0 pole positions, and 0 wins. So, actually, that's not true. I don't know if I had 0 pole positions, but probably. Definitely 0 losses, 0 wins. Holy God, 0 losses. Imagine. Now I know someone in this lobby will be probably going for 0 losses, but it has 21 rounds, so we'll see how that goes.
That would be a hell of an achievement. Unbeatable, invincible, whatever.
Better than Hamilton? Question mark. You can... With an Arsenal
I'll say
joke.
it. If I can win them all, I'm better than Hamilton.
I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Listen, I am top 16%
Yeah, true.
in the weekly event, so that means I'm okay at this game. It keeps going. Every time I look at it, it goes up, so I definitely need to get one more race in there.
Very much used to this, not used to this game.
It's true.
It's new. Chris and Meg have had it the longest. Might not have put the most time into it.
I've
The longest.
possibly put in the same amount as you, Harry. Maybe. I've done 1 online race, 1 weekly race, 2 career races, and I've beaten Breaking Point.
Oh, that's more than me then. All I've done is Breaking Point, some practice, and then the time trials. Oh, and the races.
You've done some online races, yeah.
Yeah, the one that me, you, and Lauren did, yeah.
Mhm.
That was it.
Pretty much nothing.
What'd you say over there?
After pretty much nothing.
That's awesome. So it's fair. It's gonna be.
Yeah, we're racing with simulation damage and all that, so.
It's gonna be a
I
wild
can't see
one.
how it goes wrong.
No antics into any of the corners. Into any corner.
Right, here we go. Invites are going out.
Invites going out.
Number 1 on Bahrain.
Number 1 on Bahrain. Right. You say corner 1 on Bahrain. There should be some antics. Okay.
I don't like Meg's attitude towards this league.
Mm.
Too destructive.
Meg is powerful. I've been informed.
Are you gonna have a successful season without a villain, huh?
Oh my God, we got our Devon Butler over here.
You're not Devon Butler because you haven't got the performance to back yourself.
You don't know who that is. SMH. It's the villain from
More like Tonya Harding.
Tonya. We got a Tonya Harding reference over here.
Disgusting.
That's
Who
awesome.
would ever want to be Tonya Harding? I'll break your legs instead just for saying that.
How you gonna press the pedals down if your legs are busted?
Well, you got a 10-car garage.
That's true. Well, I do. Hey, I'm in the lobby
everyone
before
wants to
anyone
double check
else.
their settings before they start racing. Maybe might be a good idea.
Yeah, we'll do.
Just whether you make sure you got all your assists and your restrictions, and whether you like how the lobby settings are.
I'm definitely gonna get called out for my for what I've got on.
It's a good point. Me and Lauren are both driving with traction control on medium,
Aha.
which does mean that we might spin. We're more susceptible to a spin or two.
That's fair. That's fair. Bit of spinning didn't
see
hurt
it on the
nobody.
track, especially Bahrain. Very fast corner in sector 2.
Very,
which
very.
might see a couple of sideways cars. You want to start pointing fingers?
Finger point.
Lauren? Okay, let's go. Okay.
I'm going to survive.
What was that?
I'm going to drive to survive. That's all I'm going to say about my performance this season.
Oh my god. Alright, if you're all ready, let us know. Make us to actually join the lobby. That's cool.
Come on in. The water's fine.
No. Come on. Let's not. Chat doesn't have to hear this, but we do. Can't be throwing out these slurs.
Send it.
Yeah, it's just to reiterate the point that we had earlier about practice sessions, maybe not treating it like it's a destruction derby. That'd be a cool one.
The thing here is, hey,
Well, you didn't learn the last 23 laces, so maybe you have to do it again.
wow.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Stream's 20 minutes deep. As long as practice goes at least 10, I'm happy. Did I say stream?
Whatever, man.
I meant practice.
Move
If
on.
practice minimum 10. That's what I want. Right, who's on the track? Let's have a
We'll
look.
check there's no AI out there.
There's no AI. There's no AI. Who's going out? I need confirmation. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you for the good call out.
I would never forget.
Never forget.
That's a good point, considering we've just gone back to 25% race rules, which means that there is a pit stop strategy involved now, although it's very unlikely that anyone's going to be using hards, unless they get a front wing damage in the opening few laps.
Okay, so driver conference. Here we are. Everyone, get your super licenses out. I see 0 points. Last season, some people definitely should have had their super licenses revoked, but hopefully not this season. We got some good clean.
Both have 2 points on their super license.
Well, already.
Oh, we're refreshing between seasons, aren't we? So
Yeah.
okay.
Your HR department.
Actually, Mick, you have 4, don't you? Sorry, Lauren has 2, one for Silverstone, and Mick, you have 4, one for Canada, and one for the other bullshit that you're pulling later in the season.
The conference has started with finger pointing.
Do you have X-rays to show that you've actually got a broken hand, or you had one?
I have X-rays.
Was it a broken hand?
Always was.
I'm going out on the track.
Oh, it was almost a broken hand. That's not a broken hand, though, is it? No hyperboles in this league. I am the greatest F1 driver that's ever lived.
You want to go out as well? Yeah, sure. Shumi said it best. First you have to finish. Alright. I'm just saying. Do some finishing. So, team names. Do we have team names? I'm still repping Sunset Racing. Anyone else had any thoughts about what they're doing with their team?
Grid Motorsport.
Grid Motorsport?
The grid.
Okay. Lauren? Okay, that's alright. Independent driver. That's good. And Meg? Are you still plasma fast? Wow. I thought you were about to say that you're plasma fast. I thought you were just going to say that grid racing was your name. Okay, good.
Grid
Sorry, I
Racing
forgot to
isn't
declare
even my
it.
team name. Unbelievable.
Yeah, because your team name is forgettable.
Your performance in
rude.
this league is about to be forgettable, mate.
Oh my god.
Bad history is still history.
Bahrain had
I'm
incredible
the
history
victor.
last
I'll
week.
rewrite it.
It's crazy that Australia's so deep into the season this year. It's gonna be sick when we get to it. Just putting some laps in, you know, getting some laps under my belt. That's what practice is for, after all, is for practicing. Bless you over there. Yeah, I don't think he blessed Cuffs, but that's all right. Alright, so people, I believe, had rule ideas for the league? Okay, well, the floor is whoever's. Okay, basic racing etiquette. Okay, fair enough. So we talking leave space? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. If someone's objectively visibly faster, let them pass, is what you're saying. Safe, make it so no one dies. I've spun. Just be aware I've spun. It's a safe spin, but I did a little bit too much curb then.
I think.
Yeah, very much so. I've got the full mini map open. That's right.
Behaviour last season was a bit of wiggling and waggling on the straights to try and block someone from overtaking you. Bit of a no-no now, I think. You know?
Yeah.
We saw how bad it can be when stuff like that happens today in real life with Verstappen and Hamilton. So I think, you know, don't get upset that someone's faster. Just let them pass.
Yeah.
Always a good start. And yeah, if you go off the track, wait until everyone's passed before re-entering. You know,
That's
it's
true.
not on them to slow down to let you back on. Because re-entry now is super dangerous with how the tyres work in this game. You'll end up spinning if you're not careful. Any kind of accident on re-entry is to be blamed on the person re-entering.
True, very true.
Yeah.
Hard times. Good say.
But yeah, there's more damage now to cars, more availability for damage, thanks to Codemasters, so
thanks Codemasters.
You'll feel it if you contact people. It's not just... Is that a joke?
What?
Meg just retired.
What was that a different
Sick. Start as we mean to go on. I'm excited. Honestly, I'm so excited. This league's gonna kick ass.
Luckily, we've got a decent chunk of time in quali for you to put some laps in, Meg.
Yeah, true. We're doing short quali, so it's not one shot, which would be you do one lap, and it's not full, which would be done in like segments.
Q1, 2, 3.
Woo! What we are doing is was it 16 minutes, 17 minutes, something around that.
Something around that time.
Something around that. We can basically go as many times as we want. Of course, that does include out laps, in laps, and having to go back in for fuel. So you can't just keep doing laps till the time's up. But that's the name of the game.
Yeah. I mean, I'm struggling to remember the 3 rules that I mentioned earlier in the post 2020 wrap up. But
I can bring it up.
One of them was I will bring up safety car in a sec. One of them was avoid the rattle. You know, if you're not having a bad race, don't take it out on others and don't just retire because you can't be asked, because there's only 4 of us and a finish means you get points. So there's no point wasting points.
That's true.
Ooh.
Doing a little bit spinning?
Flag. Yep.
I think that's where I spun, I think, was Sector 2. Full map.
Right.
Tell you what, the full mini map. That's good. I like this. And I can show you right now this time's not going to be faster. My time was 0.8. So you got 0.6 over me. That's sick. Anyway, Harry's coming around the corner now, so we're going to see what happens now. Oh wait, you on your...
No, because I spun.
Oh, that's right.
Into the box. Yeah.
Big spin. I'm going in the box for a hot minute.
Yeah, safety car, this was a bit of an issue on my end from the last season. It's, if you're the person in front, you have to narrate what's happening, because there's a lot of sudden speed changes and direction changes, and the front person in front of you needs to behave and not try and cause any incidents, being a dick there. But also, it's a safety car. It's just going to happen, and people are going to slow down, so It's about being aware and leaving space between you so that you don't end up rear-ending someone.
Just for stream's sake, just to be aware, Lauren is faster than me in all 3 sectors. So just something to point out there.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah,
I keep
Bahrain was
looking
an
down.
interesting race last season.
It was.
I think, who DNF'd first? Was it me or you, Lauren? Yeah. Yeah, I went out on the same corner that I just spun on then, except I didn't save it. I went straight into the wall. I'm not sure if you remember how yours happened. And then there was a very aggressive battle between Chris and Meg for the final few laps.
There
Some
sure
driving
was.
that we might not, encourage this season. That resulted in Chris getting his front wing absolutely mugged off him. But yeah, we'll leave the thieving to Lando Norris and no one else. Thank you very much.
Haha. Real life F1 joke. I don't
Come
actually know
at me,
to what
500 Lando Twitter.
where I don't know where I was
I
then on
don't
the mute
care.
scale. So I hope no one heard me eating then at any point.
Ah, a little bit.
Ah, fuck. I must have caught it. Because there was a thing then when I said something and then realised I was still muted and I was like, oh no. I must have unmuted at some point too early. Heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. But it's still, hey listen, still your eyes, you know?
I keep seeing those purple fastest lap pops. But you can't do time trial level speeds in practice.
It's
That'll
true.
be quality time. You know, we've got full fuel. That affects you.
That's also true. Oh, I'm slightly off the track.
Yeah, it's good to know how to enter a corner from different angles, just in case there's a car in front of you or behind you.
True. Yeah. Very true. Ooh, bit of curb. It's all good. Everything's fine. I'm having a doozy of
Again.
That lap. You've spun again. Gotta. Yeah, watch out for that one, man. Alright. Okay. Alright. I want the world to know. 200.8. Fourth in the speed trap. Chris, you're better than this. Come on now. Speed trap master. Only. How'd that work? How does that work? How'd you go down in the speed trap? Huh. Yeah, right, FIA warning. Up your ass. I know I exceeded track limits. DRS is open. Let's kick some ass. Oh boy! There's a spin. You know where?
I mean, the majority of our issues in this league have been in turn one. That's just the nature of the game. It's when everyone's closest together. So I think so long as we're agreed to, you don't have to go 100 miles an hour through turn 1. It doesn't have to be the fastest corner of the lap.
That's true.
Give people space. There's 14 laps of this race. There's no need to get them on the turn 1.
Survive.
Otherwise you're going to end up ruining your race. You know,
Yeah.
don't be a Daniel Kvyat. Don't just torpedo people.
Torpedo. It's funny. It's good. Back into the pit for me. It's cooling down a bit where I am, so that's good. Not as hot as it once was.
Loving it, just like real Bahrain.
That's true. It's very true. Only truths spoken here in this league. Right, let's look at some session info. Harry, I see you haven't set a
Nope.
time. You doing your usual business? Not
Nope.
setting... Okay, fair enough. Just spinning?
Just spinning.
It's a spin track.
Yeah. Just taking things too fast. My setup was wrong. Just made some adjustments. Hoping that a bit of more rear wing will help me out through the sector 2 turns. I think it's turn 14 maybe. I don't know what that one is, but the long right is it's catching me out.
Yeah, it's a bit wild. Okay, there doesn't seem to be any sign of rain happening this whole weekend, so that's good.
Yeah, we were in the desert, so
Yeah.
that's always good to know.
Yeah, cloudy. It's gonna be cloudy, but that's about it.
Yeah, I mean, we're doing quite an interesting first 3 races. We go straight from Bahrain to Barcelona.
Yeah.
Grand Prix in Spain. It's going to be quite fun. You know, it's fuck.
Yeah.
It's all over the place. It's fast. It's turns.
Yeah.
Chicanes,
And then what's track 3? What's track 3?
Track 3 is everyone's favourite legacy track.
Mm-hmm.
It's Monaco.
Monaco, baby.
It's going to be messy, I imagine, but what isn't? I've not done Monaco in this game yet, actually.
Yeah, neither have I, actually.
I imagine the bridge could get quite messy with the new spinning out and all that.
Yeah. Shit. That's alright. It was to be expected. No worry.
It's a marathon, not a sprint, mate.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do a test. I got one trick up my sleeve that I'm gonna give a try. See how it goes.
Yeah, it's weird.
Oof, pardon me. Oh.
The same looking car from last year's, but it's got that little windscreen, which is cool. Cool. Not quite there yet. Just entering sector 3. Yeah, that was a pretty good one.
Hey, I'm muted. Who saw it coming? Keep not been able to figure out whether I'm muted or unmuted. I don't know what's going on. I think I'm just catching
It's
it.
only a little bit on your controller, mate.
I know, that's
Got
what
a
I'm
light and
saying.
everything.
I must just unmute without, or I must just mute without realizing it. Okay, I'm going to set a lap time.
Yep, I'm just going past. Cheers for that. Yeah, I just saw the yellows a little late to say anything, but appreciate that. That's good re-entry etiquette.
Alright. Bit of curb. Not nice, not nice, not nice at all. Only you can know, I'm afraid.
Jesus ain't saving anyone round here in Bahrain.
No way.
So looking at sector times, sector 1 is very close. Chris, you've just set the fastest sector 1.
Woo! Let's go, baby!
Sector 2 is where the biggest gap is, because of the hairpins.
Yeah.
And sector 3 is fairly close, it's less than half a second, in sector 3 really.
Yeah.
Sector 1 is 2/10 of a second between all three of us.
That's sick.
Meg's not included, unfortunately, because of the early retirement. But yeah.
Are we doing the full half an hour, by the way, or are we thinking about...
It's until everyone's happy, we don't really know how the retirement stuff works this game, so...
That's true.
I mean, how long's left?
That was bad. Bad bit of driving. Okay. Depending on how this lap goes, this is either going to be my in lap or my final lap. It's fair enough. Alright. Fair enough. Alright. I don't think you can in this one. Not in online, at least. That's true. This map's quite forgiving. I feel like this is all... in terms of looking at it from a game perspective, this track is much better to start with than Australia for like newer players, I feel like.
Australia is brutal because of the grass.
Yeah,
the wall.
it's 100% that.
There's walls all around that will completely close you in if you go off the track even one little bit. But yeah, Bahrain's good. It's not quite a car park as France is, but it's still forgiven.
Ooh, you okay?
Well, on the way back to the box.
I can see bits of debris from my camera angle. Oh, there you are. Yeah, I see. Alright, I'm retiring then. We continuing on?
Let's go.
Let's go!
Make you awake, because it's quality time.
We've got a nod confirmation. Just a bit of scrannings going on, so... being courteous. Being courteous. You gotta respect it. You gotta respect it. Alright, what's the sitch here? Who's going out?
got 18 minutes. I'm fine sitting in the garage for a bit.
Fair enough. Lauren, you going out?
I would never come out on hards and do fastest time because hards in this game suck.
I've heard that. It's funny. It's a good bit.
All it takes is one person to increase their 32 time and then I'm done for, so now I'm on softs. We get going easy.
True, true. Fair enough. Harry, you thinking about it?
Nah, I'm cool.
You coming up? Okay, I'll go out then. I'll go out next.
Engine fired. We're set.
Fire up the engine. Boss, this one's for you. Got the boss card next to me, the big gold one. He's gonna motivate me through all this. I'm not saying that I'm, feeling it. You good?
Nice recovery. Nice recovery from Lauren there. Whoa.
Oh. Ah. Oh dear, left the session. Ah.
If you're quick, you can rejoin. Thankfully.
Sorry to hear that, Lauren.
Have your game crashed? What's that all about?
That's hardcore. Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah, I've had a flashback crash actually. I've had one during campaign. I think I flashbacked it probably doesn't matter when, but I flashbacked to as I was mid going over a curb.
My game's broken.
Your game's broken. What do you mean? Oh, why can you do that? So Meg can has proper you know how you can view the car when you're driving it from the Halo? She's got that, but she's in the pit, so she can't actually
cool.
come out of the little. You might, if you maybe quit and rejoin the race.
The good thing with the league is that if you ever have to leave the session, you can always jump straight back in from a crash or a quit or anything like that.
Yeah.
Quite good about that.
Oh, I need to get my head down. And
Let us
push.
know if there's any issues rejoining and we can always restart the session.
Mm-hmm.
It should do.
Oh, spectator move.
Alright, everyone quits menu.
Okay. It's done. I've quit. Done a bit of a quit.
And everyone leave the lobby, just in case.
Yep,
Sometimes
sure.
it doesn't end the session until you do that.
Okay.
And once you're all out, let me know.
Yep.
Meg?
She's on hold.
Yeah, she out. Go to event open. This is the event open, so I think we can.
Cool. Good
Yep,
to
we can go in.
Back in.
Yep.
No,
That's
cool.
not your fault. Dude, it ain't your fault at all.
Once Meg's back in, I can just restart
Meg's
the
just
session.
doing a game restart just to make sure.
You know what? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter why. Yeah, I just accidentally pressed on career.
Nice.
So, it's
Whew. Alright. That select livery tab's good. It's appreciated. We all here?
Good to go.
Yeah. Bahrain. Hooey.
Everything I
I
want to say has been talked about.
yeah.
Do you want to mention anything?
Oh,
That's a no. I've been informed it's a no.
Okay,
what? Don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick. Yeah, fair enough.
that's interesting.
Right. Who's
Verbal abuse.
we doing same order? Yeah, okay. Cool, cool. It's a shame that in the league, all of your pit crew just wear the generic shirt instead of your team colour. But it's alright. Out you go, into the pit. Out of the pit even. Whoops. Oh.
Wait.
Alright. I'll come out then. Don't forget about Park Firm, everybody. Let's do it, Jeff. Jeff, give me control. Okay. Alright, okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be a good race. Bono. Bono, please. Bonington, the third. Peter, my tyres. Awful. Awful, awful, awful. Just the worst thing I could have said. One of your tyres scuffed.
I'm driving off.
Cool.
Good luck to all, and to all good luck. Good thing that was my outlap. Good luck and have fun.
Verstappen's alright, by the way.
Okay.
Just made a big post basically saying, disappointed being taken out like this. The penalty does not help us in any way and doesn't do justice to the dangerous move Lewis made on track. Watching the celebrations after the race while still in hospital is disrespectful and unsportsmanlike behaviour, but we move on.
Grim Adventures.
I don't think Verstappen's going to be very friendly in these upcoming races. It's a good job there's some summer break coming up to
Yeah, wind down.
cool things off.
Yeah, true. Alright, hot lap time. It was a good start. I was really enjoying the start of that race. Good bit of competitive driving. I liked it. But then it got a bit too competitive.
Yeah, shunting another car off the track like that. It's some issue there.
Yeah, just a bit. So, yeah,
of course.
Reddit, #1 source of everything. Best fans in the world have spun. Ah! I'm not happy with that spin. I'm going back in the pit.
Okay, we can take you this way.
Ooh, it's so hard to control. Fair enough.
Are you on your in lap now, Lauren, or are you doing another hot lap? Just double checking because I can get the toe off you for a faster lap if you do another fast lap.
That's epic. I was enjoying that lap. Felt good about it. Did a bit of a spin.
No worries. No worries.
How are you, hot lap or out lap?
Out lap.
Alright. You out lap? Hot lap?
In
In lap?
lap. No, not that.
Out lap, yeah. Cool.
I fucked up my concentration.
Sorry, no more questions. I'm a troublemaker, mate.
Clearly.
Yeah. Bring me back in, team. What did I do cooling down my tyres? Look at that dude cooling down my other tyre. I had a car go past. Yeah.
Track is pretty empty right now. Lots of space.
Not sure. If it did, it would be your fastest lap.
Car leaving.
Sorry. I'm not sure if in short quali setting the fastest lap on a tyre means you start on it.
Yeah,
Again,
no.
all it would mean is medium to soft or soft to medium in the race, but I suppose it could be an interesting tactic.
It's true.
You have to have started your final lap before the timer ends. Yeah. No, your hot lap. So you have to have started your hot lap before the timer's on 0. Then the timer resets for everyone doing their hot lap. Then to be done by. Yeah. So you want to be leaving the pit around 2-minute mark, because that gets you time to get around the lap, get out of the pit. All of that before before time stops you from getting another one.
Classic. Feeling the pressure.
It's brutal setting your fastest lap and then on the in lap doing a better delta for the first sector.
Yeah,
It hurts a little bit.
it does. But it won't last, because you'll run out of fuel, basically, won't you?
Yeah, just gotta reset and try it again. I suppose one of the reasons you're going so fast is because you're on practically fumes at this point.
Yeah. Alright, hot lap time, baby! Oh, Chris.
Yep. Straight to box. Yeah, no worries.
Ooh, bit of curb. It's good having a delta. Like, it's hard when you don't have it. Oh, that's piss poor. Absolutely shocking. These are the mistakes for another time. Not for now. I'm just gonna set this lap so I've got data to work with.
Can't handle the pressure.
Apparently not. Box this lap, Jeff. No matter how good it is, I have to go back in. Ooh, that's a spin. Yep, that's a spin. No one's in sector 1, right? That's alright. I can see that, you're quite far away. That's good.
Oh, fuck.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Whew. This is scary stuff.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
Jeff, I know. Your sun's in your eyes? Sucks, man. The pressure is on. Whew. Right. Get a tire change. Get one more in, hopefully. Yeah, it's not amazing. Whew. Yeah.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:30.6.
Okay.
Again, Sector 1's the closest. Ooh, Sector 2 is very close as well. Sorry, no, Sector 3. Sector 1
Yeah.
and 3 are very close. It's just
Yeah.
Sector 2 where the times differentiate.
Sector 2 is where I spun.
Standing by.
So,
The double hairpin. Yeah.
have I picked a bad time to come out? It looks like I've got a red car behind me.
It's alright, I'll make sure there's space.
Cheers, man.
I have to put that mini-map thing so I can see all of it. What was it?
Ready to commit.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. You were muted. Sorry.
Yeah, this full mini-map's great.
It's so good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't know why I didn't use it last year at all.
No, it's the same amount of space.
Yeah.
Lucky Meg. It's on-screen display, yeah. It's just a track map full.
It's a
Feel like
lot
it.
because it tells you what the sectors
distracting.
as well. Yeah, I suppose so. All right, this is it.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah, so one medium and one soft will be in the race. Yeah.
I may have made a small mistake, but that's okay. Fuck
Sector
me.
1.
As soon as it comes to setting a fucking quali lap and bottle it. Yes, this sucks big time.
Happened, man. Practice was going so well.
It was. I keep spinning on the same stupid spots. Spots I wasn't spinning on in previous encounters.
Pushing too hard. Too aggressive.
Yeah.
Really?
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
How long are lap times here? 1:30? I'm not going to have time. I'm going to retire. We're not going to have time to box, then go back out. So,
No.
ah well. It's fine.
It's just from Chris retiring. Big go.
Ooh, sector 3.
Yep, no rush from me. Just gonna kindly drift it around. Although I shouldn't, because these are my tyres for the race. If that's how it works.
Yes, we will see. We will do a bit of seeing, I suppose. Maybe. It's a minute left to qualifying. Ooh, nice catch. Where's Lauren on this corner? Hey.
I feel like I change box to pit into every time I go in.
I know, right? Just pit wherever, man.
Keep them on their toes.
Yeah. Sector who? Oof, pardon me. The league, huh?
Ricardo's just called Hamilton out now as well.
Oh, damn. It's getting wild.
Max's mate Ricardo.
Yeah, I think so. 128, it's 0.7. Yeah, that looks quicker. Here we go. Ladies. Let's do it. Oh god, right in there, huh?
Let's go.
Let's go. Alright.
Is Rolly medium?
Yeah.
What was that?
Here we go. Good luck, everyone.
It's huge. I don't believe it. The drama of a P2 race means that the comms are silent.
Yeah. Comms are silent until, you know, it has to be louder. Oh, but you.
Ooh,
I can't believe
let's
it.
bring it. What happened there?
Oh my god.
Well, Who's surprised? Starters we don't mean to go on.
Nobody was involved in that. That was all you.
Yeah, and I wasn't accusing no one. Something mic up.
Aren't racing.
Alright.
No chance for a safety car right now. Okay. That's brutal, mate.
It
Not
is.
even out of sector 1.
It's a slide, but car's still alive.
I think chat can be excited that Meg was muted for that one.
Nobody wants to hear me scream down the mic.
That's what I said, that we're glad that you were muted for that one. Don't come at me.
Rather sarcastic. I always do this. I get excited that I'm keeping up with the big leagues, and then I fuck it up.
Could be worse, you could have binned it into a wall.
That's true.
I always did.
How many laps did I go?
Control.
How many laps without crashing? In practice and quali?
Fair amount.
4, 5, 6.
It was a few. It was a few.
Probably double digits by the time that you count in laps and hot laps.
Yeah.
And out laps.
True.
No, that's what I'm saying. It was about like 7 at most.
What, me?
Oh no, me. Sorry.
Oh, no, I was talking about me, sorry.
Narcissus.
True.
See, this is why I don't go on mic.
Oh yeah, 'cause it's not like you to call people out on stream before, is it?
No, not like that. Just because I say something stupid.
We all say stupid stuff.
Yeah.
It's the name of the game.
Let's go. The drama of turn 1 then, honestly.
Yeah.
It's a good overtake. Bit of
Thank
wheel
you.
spin from me. Lauren loses places, it happens, and then...
Yeah.
Well,
Heartbreak. I don't even know where I'm gonna have to reconsult that at some point. Because I don't...
it
I
looked
just
like you
lost.
rode the curb a little bit and just
Yeah.
lost all your grip. And because it's downhill,
No, but I can go... Yeah. No, I can just go back and watch it on the stream.
yeah, because it's downhill and there's no gravel, there's nothing to stop you from hitting that wall,
Yeah.
pretty much. It's entirely just a very quick slide into some concrete.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Ooh, I'm having to ease off of corners that I normally wouldn't already because of that.
Sick.
Oh, goddamn, Jeff, these softs are very worn. I shouldn't have been drifting on my in lap.
It does.
Yep. Chris,
Well-
I mean, you get the AWS pit
I...
strategy.
Yeah.
Right.
This is saying everyone's on 3-lap old softs. So...
Which is true for the race, but not for the
Yeah, I
quali
guess.
session. So, interesting. I mean, you're the commentator now, man. You're Crofty.
That's true, I suppose I am.
Wake up and speak up.
Yeah. Well, it's hard, you know. I have been doing. Do not
There's
worry.
no Hamilton's here, no British bias.
Yeah. I can't say it's not demoralizing. I've gotten, I feel like, a hell of a lot better at F1 and racing games in general since P2 ended.
I've got bonus.
Sorry to hear that. But
Still in
back to me
podium
moping.
position, mate.
So it sucks. And also because, you know, that's 0 points as opposed to a lower amount of points. it's not a good foot to start 'em. You get 0 if you DNF, yeah. So, it's not amazing. But there's still 20 races. Time to come back. Time to improve. I guess we'll just see where we go from here, eh?
Only way is up, mate.
Only way is up. The number 8 on the front of your car, Harry, it keeps getting bigger and smaller. It's bugging out. It's weird. Lawrence does the same. On that camera, the number keeps getting bigger and smaller.
Your first mistake was looking to Bottas for inspiration.
He won't let me down again.
That's not a victor's hero.
Nah, he won't let me down again. He's true. He's true number 1. So yeah. As of right now, we've got some driving. Pretty safe driving, pretty standard driving. I'd describe it as.
Safe.
Yeah. No one's making many mistakes. Everyone's just kind of trying to survive, I feel like. Unless I'm wrong about that.
No, I'm very much trying to survive. I'm driving to survive.
Haha. Drival to survival.
One of, if not the most disappointing in openings to a season for Chris.
Yeah. Considering on this track last season, it potentially could have been my greatest triumph. But then ended up not being. Second.
You came second, didn't you?
That's what I'm saying. Potentially was gonna, but it didn't in the end. I think you're implying there was some other race that could have been better. This man's causing trouble. So I think the pit window was 5-6. Starts the pit window, I think.
Mine was 6-9.
I meant to start. Start the pit window is what I meant. I just forgot whether it was 5 or 6. Look at the big overhead shot here.
Protect the undercut and box now.
We've got a pit. Meg's in the pit. Going on the mediums. Let's see what else we got. Anyone else coming in?
Soon enough.
Soon enough.
Just coming into sector 3 now, and then our box.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. Here he come. A little bit of driving, some may say. Harry's in the pit. Caught by the safety thing. Lauren coming around the corner.
2.6. You're all sacked.
Messed up. Ooh, Lauren's staying out, it looks like. Going for the overcut. It's brave, it's brave. That is true. Truly. Get some... Sorry to hear that.
Why?
As long as you keep putting them laps in, that's a podium. You got this. But they're laps, right? It's hard.
I have one hope
Yeah.
to get anywhere past third place.
Is that a big crash moment?
I'm not disclosing what the hope is, because that's...
I mean, the hope
fair
was
enough.
pretty much what happened last year. Is that me and Lauren both DNF'd at different scenarios last year. So, clearly we're looking to avoid a repeat.
I still fought for that win. I got it.
Yeah, I think we discussed in the press conference, and it wasn't particularly
That
fair
is
or square.
the first time you've ever brought that up.
Because I was being kind about it. Go on, Lauren.
Which is the first time you've ever brought it up.
Yeah, it is, because at the end of the day, it didn't really bother me.
Which is
First race this season. But we're not in the first race of this game anymore, are we? We're all seasoned pros.
We're all experts. So many laps behind our wheels.
Some of us don't have time to put in 100 hours.
I've not put in 100 hours. Definitely have. In 2020 at least.
Classic.
Chris has done more than me in this game.
It's true. Here we go. The moment we were all waiting to see if it had happened. It's close.
I have not.
No, he
We're
hasn't.
out of the DRS zone.
He's coming up on you. 0.3, 0.4. Ooh, it's hard racing. Coming round. Big turn. Here we are, nice long straight. Let's see what happens here. Oh, he's thinking about it. We're going onto the grid straight. Has he got DRS? Surely. It looks like DRS to me. And he has committed. Lauren not giving up though.
Nice save. Wow,
It was
nice
a good
save.
save. It was a very good save. It's the nature of the business.
That was the latest of breaks from me.
It worked though.
You should probably pit. Yeah, you should probably pit. Just in case the gap to make. Yeah.
It's heartbreaking. But it's the name of the game. Nice bit of driving here.
Whew, sweating.
So Lauren, you
Knees
thinking
aren't
now?
weak, but palms are sweaty. Why? Be Meg, won't it?
Lauren enters the pit.
Yeah, but Meg's gained a place.
That's true.
Fourth, third. And that's normally how this game does it. So I guess we'll find out. The F1 fans are all voting now, getting their
They
votes
are.
in. Half of them have voted for Kimmy, so he speaks on the
Yeah.
radio.
Formula
But,
Dank has
yeah.
no involvement in this.
Get them out of my race session.
It's true. They're not needed.
Oh, I need Bono to come on the comms and tell me to stay off the curbs, because I'm hitting them a bit too much now. And there is no need.
Unnecessary.
Just a quick message to Chris in Race Control. Have you got my email?
I don't check my emails. I'm keeping an eye on stream.
Could you open it and confirm? Just just it'd be rude of me to send an email and not confirm that you've opened it, please. It's about where cars should be on the track, and it's not in the wall.
It just says D's on it. That's fucked up. What can I say?
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. We've had some racing today. We've also had some not racing. I'd like to
I had
get
2 DNFs down, so let's just see how these final laps go. There's 4 laps to go.
famously
Yeah.
Chris has crashed on a final corner before. It is documented.
That was brutal.
Fair enough. There was a time I made mistakes, though. This race, in fact.
Chris's tradition in P2 was to crash in the first lap and watch the rest of the race. That was
Yeah.
like your thing, mate.
I went too hard because I knew I needed to in the beginning.
Oh, fuck.
If you don't go hard in the
Valtteri
beginning,
Bottas
it builds
traditions.
up. It's true. Did it for Valtteri. I did it for The Rock. This has been some racing for sure.
One of, if not the most dramatic openers to a league session.
It's setting a precedent, but hopefully that's not true though. Let's have a look here. See Lauren putting some miles in. Doing some driving.
Oh, I can feel my back end getting looser.
Yeah. Well, you're getting there, mate.
Nice.
That's a great shot. Great overhead shot.
I think that was a decent recovery.
Yeah. God, look at the imperfections on the car in that cam. Like the little smudges and shit. Ah, so good. Good job, Codemasters. This could be
Just consider
interesting
bringing
here.
back classic cars.
Yeah, do consider classic cars. It would be good, please and thank you.
Oh, and short
Yeah,
Japan, yeah.
short Japan would be nice. No.
In this order: short Japan, short Bahrain, short Britain, then short US.
True. That's the true order.
Short US can go in the bin.
Short US is unnecessary. Let's see what happens here. Second to last lap. Oh,
Thank you, Meg.
bit of a spin. That's alright.
Appreciate
We
your
do a
re-entry
little
there.
spinning.
Top behaviour.
It's true. Solid behaviour.
I was trying to not do that, but I know when to admit defeat. What do you mean?
To what?
What did that little remark mean?
What
Which
remark?
one?
Lauren?
Oh, 'cause
What, the
clear-
checks
you
been
know.
ripped up?
Yeah.
As in, like, Lauren's paying you to take me out?
Ow.
You know, like checks in the mail.
Sorry, my paranoid little brain was like, you lost a bet or something.
Oh. Whoa.
Such. Now, Lauren, I noticed you went long on the softs and going short on the mediums. Is the tyre
Perez
strategy
behaviour.
something to figure out for the next race? Would you say? Yeah. Well, fair enough. Well, it's
Hitting
fair
it
enough.
earlier might work in future races so that the mediums you're on while everyone else is on old softs. But yeah, it's just, want to take back to the team and post-race strategy meetings, just discuss and think over for the next
You
race.
see, you
It's
sitting in a
Barcelona
room
next.
screaming at yourself.
You could have been faster.
That's true.
Yeah. If you see a gap, you don't take it. You're no longer a racer. You know what they say?
I've heard that. I don't know who said that, but I've heard that. I hope one day they'll
Very
join
aggressive
my team.
Brazilians did.
Whoa, mate, watch yourself. Come on, man, it's the last lap.
Yeah, I know. My tyres are telling me that as well.
Well, first race of the 2021 season. Chris made a mistake. First sector, standard behaviour. Lauren tried some pit strategy stuff. It could have worked, but it could work better next time. Meg drove a very consistent race, kept it on the track, unlike Chris. But as some of you may have seen, Harry is the winner. First race.
Woo!
Congratulations.
Let's go. Give me that trophy now.
7 laps on the mediums. Meg has come in. 3rd place, locked in. All to watch. Lauren on the last corner. Bringing it in easy, I hope. There we go. Look at that. Cool as a cucumber. That's what we like to see. And that is the first of the season. It sure was an opener.
Grazie ragazzi, grazie mille. Get in there.
Driver of the
there we
day
are.
goes to another H-Rob.
Frame it. Frame it.
Keeping out front. Here comes the podium, everybody. First podium of the
Let me
season.
hear it.
He wants to hear it. There's his trophy. Now play his music. Hey! Let's celebrate, everybody. Welsh champion.
What a season opener. There was some
What a
sketchy
season
moments.
opener. Thank you all for attending. Another H-Rob, 129,342. Ren XY, 131,465. C Minky, 134,532. Mad Doc 87, nil point. Let's have a look at that race director. Only one incident. Who's shocked? Mad Doc 87, terminal damage,
Congrats
lap
to
1.
everyone else. having a clean race.
Congrats for a gosh dang clean race. Thank you all for watching. That was it. I was just doing that because it's like the programming, but now we're out of the programming. So,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
yeah.
Now to Ted for his paddock pass.
Yeah. Ted's gonna.
The scores on the doors.
Okay. All right. So we head to the standings.
No, not at all. I
Yeah.
think they've changed how points work. Ooh.
All right. So, Meg,
Yeah.
you made it to the end. Didn't cause any trouble. No issues at all. How do you feel that race went for you?
Yeah, I went alright. I got points.
Points you're happy with?
Points the whole team to be happy with.
All right. And which department behind your car design do you think benefited you the most?
Whoever does the part that helped you recover when you spun out. Is that the chassis? I don't know.
Don't know, a bit of everything, I suppose. Yeah, powertrain maybe. Yeah.
Congrats, power team.
All right. Okay, we move on. So Lauren, interesting strategy. Do you think it's gonna take stuff like that to defeat Harry in the long run? All right. Can't do the same strat as everyone else. Fair enough. For the fans. Yeah, well, I'm sure the fans loved it. So, Harry. Some may say, no surprise at all. But what say you to this first victory in the first race of the 2021
First
season?
of all, I'd like to thank the fans. We have the best fans here. Thank you all. Really appreciate your support. To the drivers as well. Great race. You know, apart from the ones that didn't bin it into the wall. What can I say? First and foremost, I'd like to thank myself for being the best driver on the grid. Aero department, it's my aero department. It was me. All me! That trophy's going on my wall. Not the team wall, my wall.
The aero department will notice that, I'm sure, and so will the rest of the stream audience. Well, so far, things aren't looking particularly crazy, but all to play for. 20 races. I set my Sector 1 time was slower than everyone else's best Sector 1 time. That's sick. Alright. We got Spain next. I'm not going to lock it in yet.
Spicy races.
It'd be nice to do it next Sunday, but we'll see.
Check your email.
Okay, I gotta check my emails. Alright, check my mail. I got no mail. What have you done? What's gone on?
just a proposal was put together that required a vote
Oh, right. What proposal?
to kick one of them.
Oh, yeah, I wonder which member.
Unbelievable.
Well,
Yeah, we've got some spicy races coming up. We've got Spain, we've got Monaco. Straight after Monaco, it's Azerbaijan.
It's
Back
gonna
in,
get
You know, then
hairy.
we've got Canada. Meg, as you'll remember, Canada was quite a controversial race last season. Do you care to comment?
I literally have no memory.
Well, it's on YouTube. Yep, it's roll it back.
This would be
You
good
have to bleep all
for
the language for
when the
stream.
conference is working, but
Like, you always talk about stuff that happened on certain races, on certain tracks, and I'm like, that could just not happen when I was making the movie either. Like, you could just have not for a week.
Well, we've got footage, and we'll have footage for the rest of the season as well. So stay tuned, because it could be a fun couple of races.
so Chris, disappointed? Yes, very much so. It won't happen again. It probably will. What you? Oh! It was right in my teeth.
Oh, sorry.
Oh
What
my
was
God.
that? Is that like an onion or something? What is that? Threw an onion at me teeth? That's messed up. Grin penalty for me. There's violence. There's always violence. Well, see you whenever we do the next one, I suppose. Actually, you know what? There's a minute and a half till a nice round number, so if anyone wants to say anything, get it off their chest. Minute and a half.
Well, I think we can talk about the next one. I'm no longer the blocker for next Sunday. Plans have changed. People have COVID.
None of us. None of
So-
us.
None of us. But yeah, next Sunday works for me. Obviously, it's down to everybody else. It'd be good to get a couple of P2s early under our belts to avoid what
Yep.
happened last time,
Yep.
which was
That's
a
true.
summer break. Something like
Yep.
that.
I agree.
Yeah, Spain, it's a difficult track. You've got a lot of elevation changes. If you found that you were spinning on Kerbs in Bahrain, you'll find that you're spinning a lot more on them in Spain. So if we're going
Spain
to do them fairly sooner.
in the
about
rain.
the S?
Hopefully not.
Yeah. I can only recommend some practice.
Practice
Because
for
me and
all.
Lauren tried a Spain race earlier, and we both DNF'd. On a
That's
3-lap race.
grim.
So it's going to need some work.
Keep an eye out for Spain then. Hopefully next Sunday, and also hopefully the thing I spent like a whole day trying to get working, hopefully that'll be working for the next stream. A proper drivers conference. See you all next time, everybody. Drive.